school was always a challenge, and particularly around test time, you would try to revise these lists of vocabulary words and spelling words, and we'd have to go over the lists a few times, and the short-term memory was a bit of an issue. But I think it really came to a head in SEA4 when, obviously as they say, the speed of the treadmill had increased. And she, even though she'd struggled all the time, I think at that point she was unable to cope and started crying to go to school. And at one point she came to us and she says, "Mom, I don't know what it is I'm going through, but I don't want any of my friends to come over, and I don't want to go to any of my friends' homes." And she was a very social child. Yeah. And at that point we said, okay, whoa, this is now affecting her personality, major anxiety setting in. And at that point was when we first approached the Morris Center.
And the odd thing as well is she was doing very well, the results were good.
Yeah.
But we discovered after that she was putting herself under so much pressure.
Right.
Because that's what really made her break, trying to keep up. She was giving more than she could.
And that was a sort of eye-opener for us, that, okay, this is not normal, that there's something going on. It's not that she's been a brat, it's not that she's been a coward. She is really in need of help. Well, I think one of the things, Tim, that really impressed me about meeting you right up front was that you were the only one of the professionals that we'd spoken to that said, this child can accomplish whatever she wants. Previously we'd been told, she'll never make it through university, think college, very limiting, and you were the one that said, she can do it with the right support. And I thought that was liberating for her. And I really liked your scientifically based approach to the whole thing. And at some point, we discussed it because it wasn't cheap, and we said, look, this is a leap of faith.
Right.
But I feel like it's a risk that, it's worth taking, and I can't think of a better way to spend our money, our savings, than giving the child a chance. And I think when we realized that it was affecting her whole sense of self and self-esteem,
yes,
I felt that without that she couldn't do anything.
Yeah, the confidence was the main thing.
Right.
She had lost it.
Yes.
And that's when it made a big difference when she came in. I think the confidence level came back pretty quick. With the in-house counseling, really helped her.
Okay.
She was struggling, as I say, with the whole social aspect of it.
Right.
And that made a big difference. We saw that pretty quickly.
What was really different about the Morris Center was the very integrated approach, so that we could have sourced these services, independently, but the fact that everybody was in one place every day reviewing this child, from one session to the next, and that we were getting weekly updates with the team of, okay, this is what we saw this week. We felt that there was a lot of management and supervision of the process. I think too, one of the things you said that we really proved to be absolutely true was that you can't tell a child that she's good, that she's capable. She actually has to see it and experience it herself. So when she sees her improvement in how she's reading, how she's pronouncing words, she now convinces herself that she's good and she's capable and she's smart.
Yes.
And that is far more credible than me trying to tell her, you're good, you're smart. It's like, this is not adding up. You're telling me that, mommy, but then when I try and do stuff, it's hard. And so, that really, I think, shifted her mind and her thinking about herself. Parents, family members, all commented about the change in her personality.
Yeah.
Up till now, my grandmother still says, Christine, I cannot believe Olivia's transformation. She really did. And she just blossomed. And I would say that she is coping in school in a way that's extremely satisfactory to us. My feeling and my attitude towards the experience we had at the Morris Center was lucky Olivia. And lucky us.